Hello, Salvation Army family. My name is Lieutenant Do-Hyun Kim. Today I want to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who loved the Corps more than the playground. One day, he looked at an officer preaching at the pulpit and thought, "It's so cool." And he used to copy the preaching officer. The boy thought the officer was special because only two people in the Corps could wear red epaulets. He decided to be an officer of the Salvation Army. How do I know that boy's story so well? Because that boy is me. Yes, the Salvation Army officer was my first dream. But I didn't know that meaning of being an officer, a full-time minister of God. In fact, I knew I want to be an officer, but I wasn't sure if it was God's calling. One day, something happened that made me re-examine my calling. I attended youth camp before entering the college, and on the last day, officer called our future officer to the mercy seat. Naturally, I went to the mercy seat and prayed. But then, I suddenly had a thought. Is this really what God wants me to do? At that moment, I lost the courage to commit as an officer. But my faithful Lord, He sought me out, He met me, and He told me, "The path you will take will never be in vain. Come with me. If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." It would be hard to take up the cross, but my Lord would always be with me, whenever and wherever. So I had responded to His warm invitation to give my life entirely to Him. My time as a cadet in training to become an officer in the Salvation Army was incredibly meaningful. I experienced God's strength through my weakness and lack of ability, and it was truly life-changing. The spiritual and intellectual preparation for ministry as an officer was my deepest and most fulfilling experience from God so far. I am so grateful for the amazing opportunity to have trained for a year in US after a year and a half of training in Korea. God has guided me through the support of people around me and provide me with opportunity to experience the International Salvation Army. I realized that God has been writing the story of my life, and I trust that He will continue to do so, and I will be His best storyteller. Today, I'm standing in the moments of my first dream come true, but now my last dream will begin. This is my dream, to be the officer who loves Him, obeys Him, and trusts in Him indeed.